Okay, okay. When you came by earlier, we're still doing it, but it is wound down a little bit now. We were celebrating orbits. Yes, we were having main stars or planets or systems, and then we were all pretending to be orbiting satellites of various kinds, makes and kinds, and we were making sure that we knew all of the important attributes, all of the relevant information about each of those orbiting objects, we will say. So while we might pretend that we are a moon, it was also very instructional because we had to learn about the orbit and what the spiritual and physical makeups, how that energy represents itself in physicality, and the other beings and other things associated with that orbiting satellite. Um, and then after we learned all about that, then we got to take a couple of revolutions, spend time, and we got to travel around. And then we got to be another one. And if then after it progressed for quite a while, then we were in charge of putting in satellites around our satellites. So we had things revolving around things around things around things. And when they got close together, oh, there was some man there was some we we had to be careful because sometimes they got awful close and they would disturb the orbits of the other things, but that is part of the lessons too, because when you're making big things like galaxies and universes, things like that, then you have to pay attention. And sometimes things are designed to smudge together and they spring off into new things, and the consciousness is never wasted or evaporated or anything like that. It just takes new forms. But it knows, and it volunteers. All souls volunteer. All consciousness is in its place because it chose to be there. And that's what we were doing. We were orbiting other forms of consciousness, and we had other forms of consciousness orbiting us, even if it was other hybrid children, or sometimes other watchers or teachers too. They like to have their input in there. You know how teachers are. They just like to be involved, and they are making sure it's their job. But yes, that's what we were doing today. That's what we were doing today. And we are orbiting, but not really orbiting your planet and your physicality. We are orbiting our mission, we will say. And we are going around our mission and collecting more and more information and getting more preparedness. That is what we're about. So we can come and share with you. But that is, we wanted to explain that to you today. And we really enjoy all of the excitement that you get from your flowers. Oh my gosh. It is just, you just really bend into them. Your consciousness just absorbs them, and they love you. They love you. They love you. It is a wonderful thing to sense. And that is why we can see why other beings are attracted to you, because you have that authentic love, an open-hearted connection with those plants in your yard and the trees and lots of other things too. But that is very helpful. That is very helpful because when you're open and accepting to all different forms of consciousness in a variety of shapes, sizes, colors, frequencies, we will say, forms, then that opens you up to more connections with other different kinds of forms, like the ETs and like the hyper children, and other energies too, which do not take form, but may still stop by to say hello. So, so that is a good thing. And we urge all peoples to be more accepting, and to not just get those judgmental terms out of your vocabulary. There's no good, there's no bad, there's just preferred and not so preferred. And it is all love. So you can say, oh, I know that is love. And then people may look at you kind of funny, but it is true. It is true. It will ring with authenticity because it has to, because that's the only thing it can be. But anyway, we are going to go, we are going to go, we are going to go, and we will swing around and we'll be orbiting you and your thoughts with others. With others, there are lots of friends who decided to come into these interactions for their own perspectives and learning and expansion. So, but it is welcome. It is welcome, and they are welcome, and they come to us too. But that's okay. You allow them, so it is all good. It is all very good and very joyous and very funny. So we will let you go, and we will come back. We will come back, and then oh yeah, work on another special for us, and we gotta have a song. We I know we're not really down about it, but we just we really would like to have a loving song from the humans. Last time we got poems and stuff, but and it was hilarious watching you guys try to sing. But yes, but put together a song for us. So maybe just lyric, not even maybe just a tune, and we can fill in the lyrics ourselves. But yes, we will get there. We will get there. It's just that we want to sing in unison with you. We want to be in unison with you. And that is more of our sharing. So you work on that, and we'll work on us, and we will work together in a building a new future. So bye for now. Bye for now.